Hi you guys, welcome back to today's video. I am currently in my backyard, and in today's video we are going to be doing a backyard refresh. We're going to do a little cleanup, we're going to do a little redecorating, we're going to add some functionality to my backyard. We live in Arizona, it's extremely hot in the summers, so we want to add more shade to our backyard. So we're going to do that. So I thought I could take you guys along with us on this big project. This is actually going to take a few weeks for this to be totally completed, but I'm very excited to get this project done. It's going to be so nice once it's all finished and we're able to sit outside and enjoy our backyard, and I can't wait. So without further ado, let's jump on into today's video. Okay, so here's a before of our backyard. It's not terrible, but we can do better, and it's always fun to freshen up a space for the new season. We've lived in our house for about 4 years now, and one thing I've always really loved is our backyard. It's one of my favorite spaces in the home. So besides just cleaning up the backyard, getting it ready for summer, we're doing a little redecorating, and I also want to make spaces more functional, including this little bar area, which we've literally never done anything with. Behind the bar is where we just kind of store everything we don't need. So today we are going to add some bar stools, and I found these bar stools from Walmart, and they're exactly what I was looking for. I wanted some kind of rattan bar stool, but I had to be careful because there's so many leaves and flowers that fall from all of the plants that I didn't want them to collect on the chairs. And so I found these, and they have like wider gaps, and I feel like they're going to be absolutely perfect, and they look so good in the space. Just wait until you see. They were also very affordable. I did some researching. It took me a while to find some chairs, and these seem to be like the cutest, most affordable rattan chairs that I could find. However, they were so hard to put together. I did have to call for backup. I put like 1.5 together, and then I gave up because they just weren't aligning like they should be, and it was just not as easy as I thought it was going to be. So the following day, Ty actually put the rest of the chairs together, and he also had trouble. So I know it wasn't me, it really was the chairs, but yeah, they were really hard to put together, but it was worth it because look how cute they are. I feel like they fit the space so perfectly and really tie in with the rest of our furniture. And then when we have guests over, this is the presentation that I will probably put together. I really love this tablecloth with the chairs and then the little placemats. I think the vibe is just so cute and very springy and very summery, and I think the space is just going to be used so much more now. So I love the functionality of it, and I'm glad we finally decided to put some bar stools here. Moving on to our little patio space. This is actually our most used space. There's two problems I've had with this space recently, and number one is all of the sun that hits directly where you're sitting. The sun just shines in so badly. We live in Arizona, and the sun is pretty much always out. So a lot of homes will add like shades or like some kind of awning to their patio or some kind of pergola, something like that to help with the sun. We ended up adding some shades from All Pro Shade Concepts, and oh my gosh, do these make a difference. I have partnered with them for today's video, so I'll make sure to link all of their information down below in the description box. If you are local to the Phoenix area, definitely check them out. They've been so wonderful to work with. They have so many different ways you can customize these shades based on your budget and your style preference. They have different types of shades and awnings and just so many different ways to give you relief from the Arizona sun. Arizona summers are so hot. I'm talking triple digits for weeks and weeks and weeks at a time. I think the highest I've seen it is like 124, 125 here. So it gets very hot. So any type of shade is definitely beneficial to our home. But adding these shades is going to make this space around 20 degrees cooler, which is amazing. They also completely seal, which is really nice. It makes this like a bonus room off of the house if I put both of them down. These shades are motorized. They're controlled by remote. You can open one of them and close the other, or just have it come down halfway, really whatever you want. But anyways, adding the shades has truly transformed this space, and it's super functional, and it's my favorite thing we've done with the backyard. So if you are local and wanting to put in shades like this in your home, or some kind of like retractable awning, something like that, definitely make sure to reach out to All Pro Shade Concepts. They will come out, give you a quote, walk you through everything. They are very easy to work with. I'll have all of their information listed down below in the description box. Anyways, I said I had two problems with this space. The second problem I had with this space was the rug. I love the material of the rug, but the color just was not working for me. I don't think it looked great with the gray. I don't know, you guys might have a different opinion, but I really just wanted this to flow better from the inside of our house to the outside of our house. So we're going with a rug that is a sad beige, and I don't have any regrets because it actually turned out looking so good. Just wait and see. I feel like it actually looks a lot better with the furniture. So we are going to replace the rug today. It probably needed to be replaced anyways. We've had it for a couple years, something like that. So we're doing that, and I love these rugs, by the way. They're made out of like a plastic material, and the reason I like this specific rug for our area is because it gets very dusty here, and if we have some kind of like jute rug or something out there that really catches onto the dust, it just gets disgusting. And so this plastic style of rug is really easy just to hose down or whatever. Like, it is just way easier to keep clean than other rugs that we've had. So we love these. They're also super inexpensive. I think this was $40 from Target, and it's literally the same exact rug that I had before. Hi, baby. Did you say hi, Mama?
She did.
You want help me?
Yeah, she did.
You sound like you said hi, Mama. You want help? Push. I didn't realize it until I was watching this video back, but Ben totally just said, hi, Mama. I've never heard him say 2 words together, so that was so cute that I got that on camera. But anyways, I am just cleaning up this little patio now. I removed the rug, and I just want to sweep everything down, and then I'm going to hose everything down. Here in Arizona, things get super dusty. We live in a desert, so there's a lot of dust. So that's the biggest thing that we deal with. And also our backyard, as you guys have seen, has a ton of flowers and plants, and so our backyard can kind of get a little out of control if we don't keep up with it. We do have gardeners who come every month just to help with the landscaping because it is a lot, but we do what we can in between those times just to maintain our backyard as much as we can. Oh, you're gonna get hurt. No! Vinny! Okay, no more. Trying to do this with my toddler is seriously a task in itself. But anyways, so once I got everything cleaned off, I went ahead and brought the rug out, and I think I showed you guys this slightly earlier, but it literally is the same exact rug. It's funny that I found this because I remember when I bought that orangey corally rug that is the same rug as this but just different color, I remember thinking, oh, I wish this would come in like a neutral color. I wish I could have found this in like a tan or a cream or a gray. And sure enough, this year I saw this and I'm like, well, add to cart, definitely need that. It's exactly what I wanted even back when I bought my last rug. So I'm very excited about it. Like I said, the material is like a plastic material, so it's super, super easy to keep clean for us. We've tried adding like jute rugs or just rugs that have like fibers or whatever, and they just don't work for our backyard. The dirt, the dust gets collected in it, all the flowers get stuck in it, and I can't clean it off very easily. So this style of rug has been ideal, and they're super inexpensive. Like I said, this was $40, and I think my last one was the same price. Our sectional that we have right here is something we bought when we first moved into our house, so it's around 4 years old. The cushions have seen better days, but overall this is in really good shape. I did look at replacing like the cushions and seeing how much that would cost, and it was a ridiculous amount. I don't even remember, but I saw it and I was like, nope. So we're just gonna reuse what we have, and you know, again, it's fine. If there's a little bit of stains on the cushions, it's fine. It sits outside anyways. I did have to go ahead and wipe this one off because Ben had taken a piece of chalk and chalked all over it, colored all over it. So I was trying to wipe that down. But this sectional and the rest of the furniture, minus the bar stools that we did, are all from Living Spaces. I don't think it's available anymore. I did check a couple of weeks ago and they didn't have it online anymore, so I can't link it. I'm sorry. I wanted to add some more pillows to this area too, so I found these at Target and I felt like they just went with everything so well. I'm really loving like the tans and the grays and the creams. Those are my colors. That's basically what my house is, and I love how we're extending the flow to the patio. These pillows came from Target, and they're like an indoor-outdoor style of pillow. And then this round, I don't know, I call it the lion pillow because I feel like it looks like a lion. I've had it since we moved into our house, so it's like a 3-4-year-old pillow. It probably is, like, it probably needs to be replaced. I feel like it's probably kind of gross because it's been outside, but it seems like it's in really good shape, so we're gonna keep it because it's cute and it looks good in the space. I also found this vase on sale at Target, and I just have given up on the real plants outside. In the heat out here, it just, like, things just die so quickly. So I found this little faux plant a couple years ago from Target, and it was like $5. I doubt they still have it, but you can put any kind of artificial plant in a cute little planter like that, and it's gonna stay good no matter the season, no matter the weather. You can't kill it because it's fake and it's always going to look good, which is what I was trying to go for right there because I was sick and tired of my plants dying in the heat. And it's actually funny we're talking about the heat because this video is filmed over a few days, and one of those days it was so so cold for us. I mean, I'm talking like 50 degrees, which most people will be like, that is not cold. But for us, it was pretty cold. It was a pretty chilly day. And it was nice though, because we were able to really get a lot done outside and it felt really nice out. Anyways, our next plan of action was to pick out a few plants. We went with lantanas because they are just very easy to grow, especially in direct sunlight, which is where they'd be sitting. They're a really popular Arizona plant and they produce really beautiful flowers. There's a bunch of different variations. There's purple, there's yellow, there's violet, there's white. There's so many different colors, but we had some beautiful agave plants in our backyard at one point and they were just so overgrown. This is actually what they looked like. This is what they look like when they're small, but they get massive and they are extremely pokey on the ends and they're just not good to have around kids. I never felt comfortable having my daughter out there because I had poked myself with these and they were terrible. So we ripped all of those out, even though they were so pretty, but they actually were dying. So I didn't feel as bad. So here's what we ended up going with. They're all lantanas. We went with these ones that are like purple and yellow. So we got 2 of those and then we have 4 of these. 3 of them are white. 1 of them's purple. The guy was telling us to plant the purple with the white and apparently it looks really cool. So we're gonna do 3 whites, but the purple is also gonna be in the center with 1 of the whites. So we took our new babies home and Ty planted them and he did such a great job. And I think once they start to grow, this area is just gonna look so nice. Also, our bush was accidentally trimmed down too much. This one was. I had our gardeners trim down the other one and they accidentally trimmed down this one first. And I was like, no, because this plant produces beautiful purple flowers, but it'll regrow, it's fine. But in the end, I think this little section is going to be so beautiful. So we planted the pinkish ones over on the other side. And then right here, we're doing the other 3 lantanas. And then in the center, we're going to put the purple and the white one like the gardener from the nursery was telling us to do. And then this will sprout orange flowers over here. And then we have all of the bougainvilleas. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but all of the pink flowers. Sure that's what they're called. Yeah, I never know if I'm saying it correctly. Yeah, making progress back here. And I think eventually, once these start to grow, this is going to fill the space in and look really good. Hello, you guys. We've been working on the backyard for basically all week and we are in our final stages and I cannot wait for this project to be done because I'm so excited just to enjoy it. But I have this idea and I feel like we need to act on it because it's gonna look really good. I want to hang string lights from our patio area, so that little covered area that we have with the shades. I want to put some string lights up there and I just feel like it will really tie everything together. So we're heading to Target. They have some that I want to check out. Hopefully they have them in stock, but they're like little lanterns and I feel like they would look so good. So we're gonna get some command strips, get some string lights, and this is gonna be like the final touch of the little backyard refresh, and I feel like it's gonna look so good. So let's go. Okay, so they did not have the exact string lights that I wanted at Target. However, I almost think these are going to be better, something a little bit more simple. So I decided to go with these. They had some other cute little lantern ones, but as I was thinking about it, I thought something like this just might fit the space better. So I grabbed these, and they do plug in. I did not want solar ones just because I want them to like always be reliable since they're under our patio, so they can plug in right there. I got an extension cord. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna need it, but just in case. And then I'm gonna hang them up with these outdoor command strips. My goal is to just put them at the top of the ceiling and not on the stucco because I think they'll stick to the ceiling better. I also grabbed these little rocks. I thought filling this vase might make this appear like a little bit more aesthetic, so we're gonna try that. And then this little lantern I thought was so cute, and it is battery powered, so I'll probably put this over at our little eating area. And then like 10 minutes ago, we just had our turf cleaned, so all of this is nicely cleaned and fresh and smells good. We don't have actual grass, so this is where our dog does go to the bathroom, which is totally fine. It's meant for that, but it is important to get it cleaned or it will start to smell, especially when the heat picks up. So I ended up adding just some paper to the bottom of this just to fill the base a little bit more, and then I added the stones on top, and it didn't fit exactly how I wanted it to be. I think the pot needed to be a little bit higher, a little bit taller, but I mean, it's fine. It is what it is. It still looks okay. Not ideal, but it's okay. But I used the rest of the stones to fill one of these plants. This is actually something I had inside my house that I brought out here. I need to get another bag of the stones to do the other plant, but I also need more soil. So that's another project for another day. And next I'm going to start hanging these lights, and oh my gosh, you guys, this was a nightmare to hang. Okay, so first of all, the command strips do not work. They don't work at all. My ceiling like started to peel paint, and so they would like take, like the paint would come down with it, so that wasn't working. You can't really put these on stucco. It just does not work at all. I need one more. I'm gonna have to go back to Target. Yeah, and then on top of that, I needed another string of lights. So Ty went back to Target and got some propane on his way there, and then also picked me up another string of lights. And I started to try to hang these again. Man, you guys, like this was so tough. I used the command strips, like I said, didn't work. And then I tried to do some like nails into the stucco, which again didn't work. I mean, if you've ever tried to put a nail in stucco, it's not a thing. You can't do it. So that didn't work. So then finally Ty brought me out a nail gun, I think, or what is it? A staple gun. And I was able to staple them to the ceiling, kind of. Like the staple gun didn't quite fit all the way around the cord, so they're not super secure, but whatever. Like, we'll see how long these last. I'm just glad they're up. I almost told Ty just to take over, but I was so determined to do this myself. But yeah, they just kept falling down. But eventually they stayed up, and you know, to this day when I'm filming this video and doing this voiceover, they're still up. But I underestimated how much space one row would take up. I really wanted to do like another zigzag, but they didn't have any more of these lights. But I think it's fine. I think it looks good. Let me know what you guys think. Here's a little overview of the finished product of our backyard. We have the umbrella we moved over here. We have our little setup here. We are going to eat out here tonight, so I went ahead and made the table. We also got our turf professionally cleaned, and that is it. That is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this little backyard refresh. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.